Archangel Michael has an urgent warning for you right now. Stay away from this person close to you. They have just tested positive for something extremely dangerous. This is not about physical sickness. What they carry is far more serious than any illness you know. It spreads faster and affects your life in ways you cannot see with your eyes. You need to know who this person is before it's too late. The contamination they carry can destroy everything you've built. Your health, your peace, your future plans. Archangel Michael sees what you cannot see. He is trying to protect you from something that has already begun spreading toward you. This person has tested positive for spiritual contamination. A dark energy has attached itself to their soul. Archangel Michael detected it through his divine sight when he looked into your life. The person carrying this contamination does not even know they have it. They walk around feeling normal while this invisible poison spreads from their energy field to everyone near them. Being close to them right now puts you in direct danger. Spiritual contamination moves through the air between people. It transfers through conversation, through touch, through simply being in the same room. You have been protected so far by divine intervention, but that protection has limits. If you continue spending time with this contaminated person, the barrier around you will break. Archangel Michael is revealing this warning to you now because the situation has reached a critical point. You must know the truth before the contamination reaches you completely. If you do not identify this person soon, the consequences will be severe. Spiritual contamination drains your life force drop by drop. You will not notice it happening until you are already weakened. Your health will decline in ways doctors cannot explain. Your relationships will start falling apart for no clear reason. Money problems will appear from nowhere. Opportunities that should come to you will slip away at the last moment. The contamination spreads rapidly once it finds a new host. Time is running out for you to take protective action. Every hour that passes makes the danger greater. Archangel Michael has stepped forward to give you this warning because he sees the threat clearly. He has placed a temporary protective barrier around your energy field. This barrier is holding back the worst of the contamination right now. But this barrier grows weaker each time you are near the contaminated person. With continued exposure, it will fail completely. Like this video now to activate the full spiritual protection around you. Archangel Michael says you can identify this person by watching for specific signs. Their behavior has changed recently. They have become more negative, more critical, more draining to be around. When you spend time with them, you feel tired afterward. Not just normal tiredness, but a deep exhaustion that reaches into your bones. You may get headaches when they are near. You might feel anxious or uncomfortable without understanding why. This person recently encountered the source of their contamination. Something happened to them in the last few days or weeks that opened a door they should not have opened. The spiritual poison entered through that door and attached itself to them. They probably seem normal on the surface. They go about their daily life as usual. But their energy field has been corrupted. It radiates contamination to everyone who comes close. Archangel Michael has been trying to warn you through subtle signs already. You may have had dreams about staying away from someone. You might have felt a strange urge to cancel plans or avoid certain places where this person would be. Your instincts have been working to protect you. Your inner voice has been whispering warnings that something is not right. You may have ignored these feelings because they did not make logical sense. The person does not mean you any harm. They are not doing this on purpose. They are a victim of the contamination just as much as you are at risk of becoming one. The contamination happened recently. It is still in its early stage with them, but it is already strong enough to spread. You must identify who they are and take action to protect yourself. Type Amen to strengthen the protective shield Archangel Michael has placed around you. Archangel Michael says, think back to recent interactions you have had. There is someone who left you feeling drained or upset. A person whose presence felt heavier than it used to feel. You may have noticed feeling fine before seeing them, then suddenly feeling down or tired after spending time together. Your mood shifted for no clear reason. You felt fine, then you did not. There may have been sudden arguments or conflicts that seemed to come out of nowhere. Conversations that turned negative quickly. Tension that you did not expect or understand. This contaminated person may be more irritable lately, more critical of you or others. They may complain more than usual. Their word may carry a sharp edge that was not there before. Notice the energy they bring into a room. Does the atmosphere feel heavier when they arrive? Does tension increase? Do other people seem uncomfortable without knowing why? Your pets or young children may act strangely around this person. Animals and children sense spiritual contamination before adults do. They may avoid the person or become agitated in their presence. Spiritual contamination affects everyone it touches in different ways. Some people feel it as physical symptoms. Others notice emotional changes. Some experience both. If left unchecked, the contamination grows stronger. It progresses from mild discomfort to serious problems. The first week is uncomfortable. The first month is damaging. Beyond that, the effects become severe. Archangel Michael has already placed a temporary shield around you. This shield has been deflecting the worst of the contamination. It has been working quietly in the background to protect you. Strange coincidences may have kept you away from this person recently. Plans that fell through at the last minute. Scheduled conflicts that prevented meetings. These were not accidents. Divine intervention was protecting you. But you must now consciously maintain distance. The shield cannot protect you if you keep choosing to be near the source. You must work with the protection, not against it. The contamination is most dangerous in its first 30 days. That is when it spreads most aggressively. If you wish to strengthen your divine protection even further, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Each offering increases the power of your protective barrier. It amplifies Archangel Michael's ability to shield you from spiritual contamination. Type 777 now to receive divine clarity about who this contaminated person is in your life. Archangel Michael gives you more clues to identify this person. Think about who has visited certain places recently. Who has been to locations that carry heavy energy. The contamination often comes from places of suffering and pain. Hospitals where many people have died. Locations where violence occurred. Places with dark histories that most people do not know about. Some contamination comes from contact with deeply troubled people. Someone who practices negative spirituality. Someone consumed by hatred or bitterness. The contaminated person may have unknowingly absorbed their energy. This person may have been in a vulnerable emotional state when the contamination attached. They may have been grieving, angry, or depressed. Their spiritual defenses were weakened. The contamination found an opening and entered. Archangel Michael detects multiple signatures in this contamination. It is not simple or weak. This particular case carries serious power. The source was strong, and the contamination it created is aggressive. Your connection to this person makes you especially vulnerable. You care about them. You have emotional bonds with them. These bonds create spiritual pathways between your energy fields. Love and care open you up to receiving what the other person carries. This is normally beautiful. It allows you to share joy and comfort. But it also means you can absorb their contamination. The irony is that your caring nature makes you susceptible. Your willingness to be there for others creates the very opening that contamination uses to spread. Your strength becomes your weakness in this situation. Archangel Michael intervened before you reached the point of no return. He saw the danger approaching and stepped in to warn you. The contamination has not fully transferred to you yet. You still have time to protect yourself completely. But that window of time is closing. You must act on this warning soon. Type 333 to receive the divine revelation Archangel Michael has prepared for you. Archangel Michael says you must take specific actions to stay protected. The most important step is maintaining physical distance for the next 21 to 30 days minimum. If complete avoidance is impossible, you must limit your exposure as much as possible. Keep conversations short. Stay physically distant. Do not share personal space or belongings with them. Practice spiritual hygiene after any contact. Take a shower and imagine the water washing away any energy you absorbed. Visualize yourself surrounded by white protective light. Say prayers of protection in your own words. If you have already been exposed, you need immediate spiritual cleansing. Burn sage or incense in your home. Open windows to let fresh air flow through. Sprinkle salt in corners of rooms where you spend the most time. Archangel Michael recommends carrying protective symbols with you. This could be religious items that have meaning to you. Crystals like black tourmaline or obsidian. Any object that represents divine protection in your belief system. Learn to shield your energy field consciously. Before encountering the contaminated person, visualize a bubble of white light completely surrounding your body. See this bubble as strong and impenetrable. Nothing negative can pass through it. After any interaction, visualize any absorbed contamination draining out of your body like dark water. See it flowing down through your feet into the earth where it is transformed into neutral energy. Practice grounding yourself daily. Stand barefoot on grass or soil. Connect with the earth's natural energy. This helps discharge any contamination you may have picked up. The contamination weakens over time when separated from its source. If you maintain distance, both your energy and the contaminated person's energy will begin to clear naturally. The person needs this time for their own healing too. If you wish to honor this sacred protection and amplify your spiritual shield, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Each level of offering creates a stronger protective field around you. Higher offerings speed up the clearing of any contamination you have already absorbed. Type 999 now to seal the protective barrier Archangel Michael has built around you. Archangel Michael says the moment of recognition is approaching. Very soon you will know with certainty who this person is. The signs will become impossible to ignore. Within the next 24 to 48 hours, something will happen that confirms their identity. You will see them or think of them, and you will simply know. The truth will be undeniable. Archangel Michael will send you a clear confirmation. You might see repeated number sequences when thinking of this person. You may encounter their name unexpectedly multiple times in one day. Synchronicities will appear to validate what your spirit already knows. Your dreams will become clearer about this person. You may see them in scenarios that represent danger or contamination. Your subconscious mind will send you clear symbolic messages. Pay attention to your physical reactions when you think of them or see their name. Does your stomach tighten? Does your chest feel heavy? Does tension appear in your shoulders? These bodily responses tell you the truth. Your gut feelings will intensify. That inner knowing that speaks without words will become louder. A deep certainty will rise from within you about who carries the contamination. Trust your intuition over your logical mind. Your mind will try to make excuses. It will say you are being silly or paranoid. It will give you reasons why you are wrong. But your spirit knows the truth. It has already identified the person. Your conscious mind is just catching up to what your soul already knows. The contaminated person may start reaching out to you more frequently over the next few days. This is not coincidence. The contamination seeks new hosts. It unconsciously drives them to make more contact with you. They are not doing this intentionally. The contamination operates through them without their awareness. Type Amen now to complete the activation of your spiritual protection and receive the final clarity about this person's identity. Archangel Michael says the protection around you is now fully activated. Your spiritual shield is strong and complete. You are now protected from the contamination that threatened to reach you. The clarity you need about this person's identity will come to you very soon. Trust the divine timing of this revelation. When you know, you will know completely. The separation you must maintain is temporary, but absolutely necessary. Both you and the contaminated person need this time apart for healing to occur. They will clear naturally as time passes away from the source. You are following divine guidance by watching this message and taking it seriously. This decision to protect yourself will save you from suffering you cannot yet imagine. Type Amen one final time to seal the divine protection permanently around your energy field.